Welcome to the 30-day challenge for Swing Fit Wealth. We are really glad you're here, and we can't wait for you to get started. And I'm going to share my screen so we can get right into it. So, Swing Fit Wealth is a community for golfers who like three things: golf lifestyle, golf fitness, and income investing. So, our community is built on daily habits. That's kind of the theme of the whole thing, is doing the small stuff every single day that is going to compound into massive results down the road. So here's what the challenge is. We start small with the investing. It's just $8 a day that we're investing. And also we're doing a daily fitness challenge Monday to Friday. If you're feeling froggy, you could push that to Saturday, but try to have a rest day, preferably on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday during the challenge though. So for 30 days, you're going to be investing every single trading day, and you're going to be doing a fitness challenge every single trading day as well. So the idea is you want to build the habit. You want to build the habit, and it takes time to build a habit, but after 30 days, the habit is going to be there just from personal experience. So we have a little formula: consistency plus accountability plus time equals success. So that's kind of where our Skool group comes in for the accountability. So it's tough to stay accountable and consistent on your own. But when you have a group of people there who are doing the same thing that you can check in with, it definitely makes it much, much easier. So let's get to the next page. So here's some more info on the investing side. So in order to see the compounding and the results coming in, we focus on weekly paying ETFs, and we'll get into more of that in just a little bit. But the weekly paying ETFs, at least for me, it lets you see the results quicker, and it keeps you more motivated. Like I said, in my own investing journey, that's been huge because I've quit a lot of times from not seeing results right away. So this has really let me stay motivated and consistent throughout the whole process. So Swing Fit Wealth, myself, we're not a registered investment advisor, so everything we say here is educational only. So you do want to do your own research, but we can give you some recommendations. I love Roundhill Investments. That's I think they're the best in the game right now, in my own humble opinion. But there are other companies, YieldMax and Defiance, that do the weekly paying stuff too. So before we go any further, I did want to jump into Roundhill's website. So this is Roundhill Investments, and if you go to strategies and weekly pay ETFs, you can see a lot of these right here are on single companies. So you can check these out. I'm in a couple of these, like the Robinhood one, for example, Nvidia, Coinbase. So you can do your own research on these, but they do have one I wanted to point out called WPay that combines all of them together into one fund. And as of this recording, is paying a 56.5% distribution rate, which is pretty awesome. One other one I wanted to point out is back here is the MAGY. So this is MAGY. It's their Magnificent 7 covered call ETF, and it's basically running their strategy on top of their, let me find it. Here we go. It's on top of their MAGS ETF, which is the Magnificent 7, as they call it, of all these companies right here. So you can do your own research, but those are some options for you. Back to the PDF here. So next, you're going to need a brokerage to invest with. And so if you're a brand new beginner, you don't have anything set up, I recommend Robinhood. I've tried them all. But you could use Fidelity, Charles Schwab, E-Trade. There's a lot of them, Moomoo. But I find that Robinhood has the best UI, user interface. I think it's the easiest to use. We give you some steps here of how to set it up and enable the dividend reinvestment. So that is the brokerage. piece, which is what you're going to do the investing through. And then here's the habit tracker sheet. So week 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to invest and you're going to work out, and you could print this off and just check it off as you go. The workouts, at least do them 5 days a week. If you want to push it to Saturday, that's definitely great. And then underneath here, you could see $8 per trading day, and then you could see the different workout challenges. So week 1, 50 push-ups per day, 75 sit-ups per day, 50 body squats per day, and then the last week, 5,000 steps per day. So we can get some cardio going there. So that's the tracker that you can follow. And finally is the disclaimer that this is for educational purposes only. We're not financial advisors. We're not tax advisors, but yeah, that is the 30-day challenge, and it's all about consistency, daily habits that are going to compound over time. But you want to build the habit, the investing habit, the fitness habit. It's going to be a game changer for you. So we're really excited to have you here. Once you get through this challenge, you're going to want to join our Skool community, because that is where everyone else is at, to keep the momentum going into the future. So good luck. We can't wait to hear how it works out for you. I did forget to mention one thing as I was editing this video, and that is that the weekly paying ETFs, what we are starting out with here, doesn't have to be forever. That is just so you can see the compounding. You can see the dividends coming out a few times in a 30-day period. If you were investing into a monthly fund or a quarterly fund, you wouldn't see the results in a 30-day period, obviously. So we start with the weekly paying. We are also investing into other things, and the dividend stuff, that is to create the cash flow needed to invest into growth. So this is just a first step in our overall process. But the 30-day challenge is important because it gets you started, it gets you motivated, and it builds the habit. So good luck, like I said, and we'll see you in Skool.